Hi everyone. Is my screen visible?
Yes,
Yeah. So, welcome to today's meet. I would like first, let me first make it in the presentation mode. Okay. Yeah. So, wait a minute. Yeah. So, can you see my screen, right? So, first of all, welcome to the today's meet, and this is officially hosted by Linux Foundation Decentralized Trust, and today is the meet of weekly dev call 15th October 2025. So you can find the repos link right here and the support mail from here. So first of all, the code of conduct. So this slide does not contain any commercial advertisement. All the things which are shown is just as an example. And you can get the weekly dev calls on Wednesdays link right from here. The privacy policy of Linux Foundation, terms of use cases, and the antitrust policies, which says you should give the rights of the ideas of whosoever it belongs to, and the code of conduct to respect every individual and their ideas accordingly, and the official repository of the GitMesh, you can find it here. So starting from today's agenda, our today's agenda is regarding administrative updates which we undergone in the last week. Also the technical architecture and deep dive in the technical part. Also regarding the features update and enhancement which we did in our this week, and also about the roadmap and the future plans which we are planning to further proceed on. And finally we would have a short Q&A based on the meet, right? So Gitmesh is first of all, it's a big news. Gitmesh is now an official lab under Linux Foundation Decentralized Trust. So kudos to the whole team. Also, we have been promoted from, as I told, we have been promoted from project to an official lab under Linux Foundation. What does a lab under Linux Foundation means? Then it means we have now an enhanced visibility under the LFDT's ecosystem. We also have a strong community support structure, as we will now have an support and complete reach to the LFDT's ecosystem completely from all the projects of LFDT. Also, we now have a better resource and infrastructure given by the Linux Foundation, and also a great collaboration opportunity for all the contributors who are being in the meet, or who are contributing to the repository itself. Also you can find the repository's new home from, like, earlier we had the link which says Linux Foundation Decentralized Trust Mentorship Gitmesh. Now as we have transferred from project to an lab, so we have changed the link to the lab, which you can directly see by clicking on this PPT. I would share this PPT afterwards in the Discord channel itself. Also regarding the infrastructure and community updates. So first of all, our new communication hub. So earlier we were discussing things on WhatsApp, or we were discussing on our own Discord, which was quite an informal way of discussing and maintaining whole stuff. So now there is a good news that we have a unified communication hub under the LFDT's Discord. So you can find the Discord link right from here. You will join the LFDT's Discord, and lower in a labs section in the LFDT's Discord, you can find Gitmesh right there, and you can message and discuss stuff in the Discord of LFDT itself. This will mean that we will now directly access to, like, all the contributors of LF of Gitmesh would have access to the LFDT's ecosystem. Also, you will have an enhanced community visibility, because in this community we have all the mentors, other mentors, as well as the great community architects and the people like Rai Jones or David Boswell who even helped us to get the lab up right on the Linux Foundation. So you will find everyone there. So it would be a great opportunity for you guys also to easily collab and talk with the people right there. Also, the meeting link we have updated, as you can see, we have updated from Google Meet to Zoom Meet given by the Linux Foundation itself. You will have to register in the Linux Foundation's Meet from here, and as you can register, you would be able to join the meet before 10 minutes of the actual meet time, which is every Wednesday. We will start from 7, and we will have a buffer of 1 hour, within which whenever we complete the meet we can then stop the meet ahead. So this is regarding all the development portion of the GitMesh part. So we will be discussing in this meet. We will be discussing about any kind of development activities which we undergo, and also if any of the contributors wants to contribute to any particular part of GitMesh, then you would be saying and describing how will you be contributing to a particular part, which we will be giving access to each and every individual, because it would help even you guys to not have a conflict with someone else PR. So this meets is a great source for you guys to speak up and say the part of Gitmesh which you want to describe with. Then regarding the tech updates and the migration thing, I would ask the ask Per if he's in the meet, if he could join. And yeah, so you can take.
So GitMesh has undergone major changes for the entire code base. We just shifted our entire code base from Python to TypeScript. The reason for this is because TypeScript is a better known language. It is known by more number of contributors, and uh, biggest problem that was solved using the TypeScript was the unified server architecture. Now you can just start the TypeScript server with just one command, pnpm run dev. Uh, we think that this change will help to bring more contributions, as it will be simpler to start the server, to run the server, and to contribute in the TypeScript language. The code is now easier. The main logic for Gitmesh is now WebAssembly and web containers, and you don't even need to set up your .env file. You can just run pnpm install and pnpm run dev, and that's all. Your server will be started. TypeScript is a more scalable language, and so it is easier to maintain. It is easier to take contribution from other developers. You can see on our repository, the last commit has a big change. So all the previous contribution might not be valid now, but we still we still acknowledge the efforts of the previous contributors, and we want that you continue to show our support. Now, the TypeScript code even has the type check and lint check errors, which will make the code more tricky and easier to contribute, easier to manage, and it will look more professional. That's for the TypeScript migration of the code. We hope that it will bring more contributors, and the development will be even faster. Uh, Coming on to the Gitmesh architecture, the Gitmesh architecture will be now hybrid. Uh, the recent TypeScript change even has the option for the web deployment, which is through Cloudflare, and even the desktop app, which is through Electron. Electron is an app which will convert the React.js into a Windows Windows app. Now the architecture is now unified. There is no need to start the front end server and the back end server differently. You can do it with just one command. The execution is now faster. Previously, our execution or chatbot took a lot of time to answer, as it needed to download the files from GitHub and send the files to Redis cloud and fetch those files from the Redis cloud. Now we have removed all of this, as we are using web container and web assembly for executing the code, which is a really efficient meat. And we have platform support. New code support many different platforms. Uh, GitMesh is built for the users that are coming from GitHub and GitLab. So it's obvious that we should provide the GitHub and GitLab support. And yes, this new code has the GitHub and GitLab integration with it. Along with this, there is also Supabase integration for user data and for Google authentication. We even have multiple LLM support with new code. These LLM include local as well as hosted LLMs like Anthropic, OpenAI, Gemini, Grok, etc. And for the local, Olama, LM Studio, and other as well. There is a support for almost everything you need. Let's move forward with the from the architecture. Uh, So our hub page. The hub page is the landing page from where our website will begin. It is like the home page of GitMesh. It is now fully functional, and it contains features for repository management, for multiple features for repository management, for profile management, and even has multiple settings. Uh, as we have said earlier, we have the GitHub integration. GitHub integration was there in the previous GitMesh code, but this code now has the GitLab integration. You just need to sign in with your GitHub personal access token, the classic tokens in the GitHub, and you can log in with your GitHub ID. It's that simple. uh, our new code has the code editing abilities. Earlier, our chatbot can only explain the code, but it could not edit the code. Now we have implemented the code editing, and we will soon be bringing more features to it. There are two modes currently, editing and discussion mode. The chatbot opens in discussion mode by default, but you can switch to editing mode anytime. The AI integration is massive. Uh, you have different most famous most famous AI integration available, whether it's OpenAI, Anthropic, Google, Grok, XAI, DeepSeek, Mistral, and many more. There is a feature for local LLMs in case you don't want to spend your money on API or even want to run the entire chatbot on your system. And then you have the deployment facility also. You can deploy your entire code in one click on Netlify or Vercel or GitHub pages. We have other capabilities in our new code like MCP, the Model Context Protocol. MCP will help you to integrate major workflows in this code. The searching is now faster and cleaner and more advanced. The AI can give answer on very big repositories in very less time. That is a huge difference and huge improvement. And you can also see what changes the AI has made into another window, into a side window. You can see just like you see on VS Code, like what files have been changed, uh, what is the number of deletions, what is the number of insertions, and all. You have the chat. The chat management is now really good. You can delete multiple chat at a time. You can have multiple chats at a time, and you can even fork one chat into multiple branches, which is a really good feature in case you want to split one chat into one or more branches and continue working on them. Then snapshot restoration. Your entire context, your entire chat is stored locally in the local storage and index DB, which will bring which will bring the ability to restore your project where you left it. And the debugging and rollback system is now really good. You can roll back for whatever changes you have made by far. That's all the major features. We will be bringing more and more features for seamless contribution. So stay updated.
So yeah. So as per told about whole development process which we undergone within the last week. So first, like till this point, if any individual, like, yeah, obviously I can see only one person right now. So like if you have any doubt regarding any kind of development purpose, or like any doubt about the architecture part, as you can, like, you can see the architecture right here, but if you have any kind of doubt, you can even say it right now, or you can just mail us on our like on our mail ID itself, or you can just open an issue if you want. And it's open for everyone, so like you can even create those stuff. So if you have any doubt regarding this point in the presentation, you can ask regarding those stuff. Then next part is much more on the side of development side. So like before, like showing you the development part, I would show you the, like I would first screen share. Like, is my screen visible right now?
Yes.
Okay. So first of all, as per told, we have to just do pnpm install. So as you will do the pnpm install part. Okay. Yeah. So as you will do the pnpm install, it would first install whole the repo, and then just do pnpm run dev, and it will start the server, TypeScript server itself. Then you can just open it on the local host. So you can sit here. Yeah. So you have, like, you can read the terms and policy page right from here, and if you have any doubt regarding those stuff, even you can contact us. So first you have to click on agree, and this auth is currently not working as it is for the production level. So if you are in the development mode, you will have access to continue as guest, and if you are in the production mode, you can easily go through the production mode. So first of all, continue with the guest. As I was earlier logged my GitHub account, so it did not ask me about the GitHub and GitLab one. But if you are the first time user, so it will ask about whether you want to integrate GitHub or GitLab or both of them. So just add the pad key. You can get a pad key easily from you can type GitHub and your account. You can go to the settings page where you can go to the settings right here, and just go to the developer setting part. Here you can find the personal access token and the tokens classic. Just create one more token right here, like generate a new token classic. And like you have to just go through like this process, and it would give you a pad key which you have to enter it in the gitmesh itself. So you can see the whole hub page right here. We do have some issues that it shows all the ORs pull requests to here. So we will be updating this stuff later on. Then we have a project page where you can see all the projects from all the projects which you have access to. It would show all the orgs access repos and all the repos which you have, even the private ones too. And then we have a settings page. So here in the settings page you can see all the stuff. From here you can change the theme to light mode too if you want. So we do have a light mode feature also. You can see multiple things. You can even see the chat and management stuff right from here. As per told about the cloud provider part, we provide all this type of LLM. Also, we provide the local providers. Also, you can see the GitHub and the GitLab integration right from here. Netlify Versal Supabase support is also provided. So as you will go to the project page, and if you open any repo, if for example I will open the Gitmesh repo itself, so it would first clone the repository in the, like as per told, it would clone the repository in the Electron shell. And like as soon as you provide the API key, right, like you can just get an API key, or as soon as you provide the API key, you can easily chat with this system. Also you have as per told, we have a new chat management system which is provided here, and we can delete multiple chat easily from here. So you can even see which repo is this you are currently opened in, and you can even go back to the hub page. So this was moreover regarding the dev part, which I wanted to show you guys. Now coming back to the PPT part. Also, like if you have any doubt, you can just interrupt us. Like it's like that. It's not a big problem that you can interrupt us at any point. Like if you find any doubt in any part, like I guess it's easier right now to directly install and run using the PNPM. So you can directly use it. And moving further to the next part in the PPT, yeah, what's the roadmap? Like we have told that we want you contributors to contribute to the repository now, but what's the thing which we are looking for further in our roadmap further? So first and to our most priority is our production deployment. We will be deploying our production website of Gitmesh. As you know, we have a commercial company named Alveoli Labs, which like we three are me, Ronit, and Perv are co-founder of. So we will be hosting the production website on it so that anyone can use it directly, the hosted version from alveoli.app website. You can directly search it from it. So we are focusing on the Docker containerization, Cloudflare deployment, and the production ready infrastructure. This would be majorly done by the maintainers of the repo. We want you guys to focus on is for the backend and the Git people who wants to contribute in the Git part is the chat context expansion. So like we now want a full history, like we want the complete Git history going into the chatbot. We want the pull request analysis and the complete Git history, as I told. Also the issues history, like whatever issues were selected, which issues, how was it solved, and which issue could create a potential new issue. So all those stuff. Also currently we are supporting only the default branch, but we want to support multiple branch conversations too. We also have an MCP tool ecosystem. So here you like what we want is we have created an endpoint for the MCP. We want you guys to develop the tools and apps for the Gitmesh platform. Also the third party integration are welcomed. So what's our vision? Like mainly our vision is Jira for open source. So like Jira is a project management for corporates. So we are making an Jira for open source Jira for open source. Like it's like yeah, it's weird, but we are making an open source tool which replaces Jira for the open source softwares. Also, to completely track the Git knowledge integration, AI powered project insights, the issue tracking with the context, and the intelligent sprint planning. Like I want to plan my whole repository for further, like majorly the project management stuff we want to make, also the code aware task management system. These are the stuff which we are much focusing on the back end side. For the people who are focusing on the front end side, they can focus on some of the bugs which we have in the front end. Also, we what we want is to gamify stuff. Our one of the other goal is to gamify stuff. So like giving people reward as what lead code gives to DSA people, or other platforms gives to any kind, like any gamification stuff. So like you can come up with some of the gamification idea, that you want to gamify some of the portion of Gitmesh and award people for contributing to any open source repository. It would first enhance the open source ecosystem, and also gamification using blockchain. If anyone is familiar with blockchain, we had a meet with Alfonso Govela, the founder of learning tokens and LFDT lab itself. So we are also planning to integrate those stuff in this. Also the AIFAQ, which is an LFDT lab, we are also planning to integrate those two of the LFDT's labs. So like though, like whosoever are present in the meet, if you have any plan that you want to focus on in the development this week, you can just say up right here. Like this meet goes to the people at LFDT, so like you will also get a chance to get noticed by other people at LFDT. So like you can just pick up right here, or like you can even go to our Discord page and like just type for whichever part you want. So if you have any portion, if you want.
Think like we can just keep like streak system just like in lead code so that it will motivate users to contribute every day consistently.
Yeah, so any kind of this gamifications are like including streaks, including bounties, which are a part of open source. If you know that we have a part of open source that gives bounties to people, like we have some sponsors which gives bounties to other people. So like this stuff which we are planning right now. So you can create some of the ideas and like discuss some of the ideas in the LFDT Discord itself, or even if you have any particular idea, like as you told, a strict management system. So if you have any, if you want to work on this, you can just create an new issue named fit. Like fit means feature, so you can create an issue for the fit, or you can just describe your whole idea in the LFDT's Discord of Gitmesh, and we will get back to any of the individual like who are messaging right there. Yeah.
Yeah, before integrating the gamification, we would love to see your ideas. Whatever you have in mind, just you can write in the issue that will be created into the repository. You can give your suggestion how the gamification will proceed, how the what features we can include in the gamification. And as we have told earlier, we are trying to implement learning tokens as well in a gamification part. So if you can suggest the ways we can include learning tokens and or even include any other open source features in the gamification part, you can just reach out to us. We will love to hear more. Uh, if you have any more suggestion or if you have any more doubt, you can reach any of us, Ronit, Ryan, and me anytime. We will be open for any discussion. You can even reach us at our mail or even at the Discord server.
Like I will just drop my mail. If you want my personal mail, you can even mail me right there.
You can even use the support at @gitmesh.dev.
Yeah, you can also you can also like just mail support at the rate gitmesh.dev. If you like mail support at the rate gitmesh.dev, so that we three of us would get the mail, and we'll get back, any of us would get back to you soon. So you can like comment to any of those stuff. And like as this is our first official meet, if you both guys, if you want to introduce yourself to us, or like obviously we know you guys because you were contributing earlier, but if you want to introduce to the LFDT community, so you can do it right now. Yeah, so like if you guys want to like speak up anything right now, otherwise like this was all from us, like our side of development part which we did within the week. So if you have any doubt or you want to speak up anything, any point regarding any open source or discuss any part, we are like open to those stuff.
I want to say one thing. Earlier, many contributors were having problems to even start the repository. They were even have the problems how to build the entire complex .env file, how to start the server, and even how to contribute in such a complex code. We know it was different, it was difficult. So we decided to shift for that reason. If any of you was wondering that why a certain change, why a certain and huge change was made, uh, that's the reason, because we were getting many reviews that starting the repository was hard, and we know the code was also bad. There was many issues in the code, there was redundant code, there was even error prone code in the repository. Now all of these issues are resolved in the new GitMesh. So we hope that we will see more contributions now. We are even now the official lab under LFTT. We have gotten such a great position, and we hope that the development will be faster than ever. We will welcome more and more contributors to Gitmesh, and we will always be available for your help. And Gitmesh will be available for open source contributions. If you want to do anything, uh, we are
So
open, or
yeah,
we can end the meet earlier if you want.
so like every Wednesday we will have a meet right on the same link from the LFX. You just have to register every week. So if you have any doubt, otherwise like we can end the meet now if you want. I think like all the queries and regarding those stuff are solved, and like just sharing the screen last time and showing regarding the Discord which I told. So like in the LFDT's Discord, you have to go to the lab section. You can see a lab section right here. In the lab section you will see a git mesh written here. So like I have made it my favorites, so it has come to this point. So like here you can see we have a git mesh dedicated page where you can directly talk in, and you can see all the people like the executive director of LFDT and Rai Jones, and even like our HR, which is me and you. So all those guys, she look after the LFX mentorship also. So you can like get to these people, and like you can reach out right from here. So this is an open chance for everybody to just speak out and just keep your ideas right in here. So that's all for today's meet, and thanks for joining. See you soon, guys, next week. Thank you.